Welcome back to the Will Studios. I'm Will, and I've been working on page 4 of Release. And I'm going to go ahead and do a quick hand tutorial while I'm here. Because I'm looking at this page, and I don't think he should be... So, he's arguing with his little AI assistant, right? And this is how I had his hand positioned. And I must have been on some kind of autopilot when I'm doing this. The heck's texting me? Come on. Because what's he pointing at? What's he doing? What's he touching like that? It doesn't make any sense. What he needs to be doing here. Let's make a new layer. Because he's talking to this girl. He's got his hand up. Should he have... He should have his hand something like that. Something where there's a curve to it, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers. That's the hand he needs. So let's give that to him. Let's just say goodbye to this one. And what's disappointing, especially looking at this, is how much time I obviously took mapping out the hand on this lower layer. Okay. He's got to be like pleading. So it's almost like the way I had it, but totally different. Choose a spot on the form that I've created and kind of try to flesh out the angles and the joints. I'll draw the knuckles differently depending on how much help I need, like with what direction they're pointing. And the knuckles, the fingers are just going to progressively be going up, where at this point you see just the third joint, and then the pointer finger. Remember to splay the fingers a little bit. The fingers, they always have a little bit of a splay, right? So I already kind of forgot about that. Down here, let's curve that pinky a little bit. And that gives us a little more room for the ring finger. And because I had to make this ring, I had to crowd the ring finger in there, which is no good. I think okay. 1, 2, so. The pointer finger can be coming up a bit more. And then the rest of them. But they all have to follow each other. That's the main thing. If you want the fingers to look relaxed, they gotta flow a certain way. See, and middle finger doesn't look right. Yet. A lot of times that's because I want to draw it going sideways. Like my imagination wants to picture the side of that finger instead of that. And also, gotta remember that these knuckles are not all in a straight row either. This one, in this case, is probably situated a little bit back from the ring finger, and so I have a bit more leeway in that little uncomfortable zone down at the bottom. And at this point, I feel like I can zoom out and decide, does it look okay? Is it starting to look okay? Almost. The pointer finger's way too big to start. You know what? I would say that it is starting to look alright. I think definitely better than what we started with. Remember when you're drawing fingers, you gotta draw your wrinkles like it's wearing a leather jacket or something. I don't know why that makes me laugh. I just imagine a skeleton getting dressed. Comfortable silence. Right. You fixed a hand in 12 minutes. Looks way better. Much, much better. Well, thank you for tuning in to the Will Studios for another quick tutorial. And I'll keep working on Release, and you come back next time and keep learning.